Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the Kral Devil air rifle with a Hawk Sport HD mount. This gun I've fired 3 times and it's performed exceptionally well. It's 11.5 foot-pounds and which is just below the legal requirement for the UK. This gun is a 2.2 in calibre and is, actually I can't tell you the length, sorry, it's around about 46 inches. This I got the deal of from Pelpex, excellent delivery service, delivered it to my door, so it's face-to-face sale. Absolutely excellent delivery service. It's cost me 20 quid to get it delivered here in a van. This gun cost me £140 with the scope at 35 and pellets for £6. The gun is in very good condition, it's brand new. It's a Turkish made gun, it's made in Turkey and it's performing excellent. The gun has a safety feature. That is not safety, that is the safety on. This gun is performed exceptionally well with the shots. I'm very, very happy with it. It was very accurate. The scope, which is a Hawk, as I said, a Hawk HD scope. It's only a 4x32, but it performed exceptionally well. A reason why I didn't want a too bigger scope and a too powerful scope is because for the work I do, it's target practice and shooting small animals around about 30 yards. So there was no need to get a very powerful scope. The pellets which came with it are Milbro 2.2 500. These pellets go very firmly into the barrel. The barrel is slightly stiff at first, but it's a brand new gun, so it would be stiff. It was very nicely lubed inside. There wasn't much dieseling when I shot the first bullet. I'll admit there was a little bit of dieseling, but only a tiny bit. So that was great. The gun is an ABS stock, which has a recoil type pad thing with a type loop here. And as I said, it's also got, actually I haven't said this yet, is a muzzle sort of thing which helps the wind and accuracy. Now this, with Pelpex, the scope was already straight on for me. They had done it for me at their warehouse shop. I was very impressed with this because it saved me time and saved me faffing around doing it myself. This gun is extremely powerful and extremely accurate. For the price, it is one of the best on the market. Now, in my future videos, I will be showing you how it shoots. It has it's a spring piston, and it's an amazing gun to shoot. There's not much recoil on it, and when I fire it, I use the artillery hold, so it gives the gun a bit of backwards thump if needed. The gun weights in at 3.8 kilos. It's quite a heavy gun, but that's what I like. I like a nice weighty gun, so that you're not sort of in light winds. It's very sturdy when shooting. Obviously, when you have a spring rifle like this one, the Kral Devil, you can't have a multi-shot. So this is a single shot, 2.2. I'm extremely impressed, as I said, with the gun. Its mechanical is very good, and the nice thing is it's actually made in Turkey, so it's not made in China, which is an upside. The Hawk scope is made in China, but that's not really a problem. The mounts for the scope, the mounts were actually well, they're free when you buy a scope. They're worth about 18 quid. The mounts have a double Allen key, so I'll swip the gun around. The mounts have got double Allen keys, so it's even more sturdy, and quadruples Allens at the top. Now, the Hawk HD scope has little turrets. You just unscrew the top bits here, and you get a little clicking system. There's no need for a screwdriver. just your little fingers, and they'll always be with you, hopefully. So I'm very impressed with that also. I haven't done this gun at long distance ranges yet, but a range of around about probably 20 yards. It performed extremely well, and as I said, there wasn't much recoil on it. This gun is great for its money, and obviously it's performed well. It's not made in China, so yeah, that's an upside too. It's a break barrel rifle, which means all you got to do is pull down on the lever. I'm not going to do so. Just pull right down. So normally I give it a bit of a knock on the front muzzle, and that just brings it down. When I first got it, it was quite tough and quite hard to bring down. I'm ambidextrous, but I still choose to use my right arm to keep it, to break the barrel, because it just gives you, it might mean me a bit of extra sturdiness. The inbuilt sights, which are here, are, well, I haven't actually used them obviously because the scope came right on them. But the nice thing is they don't get in the way with the scope. So when you look through the scope, you probably can't see much through there anyway. When you look through the scope, you do not see those front sights. So the gun, I'd rate it out of 10 a 9. The reason for this is that it was, the reason for the 9 is because it performed absolutely excellently, not really a word, but absolutely excellent performance, very good accuracy for what I used it for. At 25 yards the accuracy was dead on, within a 1-inch circle, when I was aiming for what I was aiming for, about 25 yards. And also it's quite a hefty feel, which for some people is a problem, but for me it's not at all. I'm quite a muscly lad, and I can certainly bring down this break barrel and break it easily. One thing, as I said, which is 9, to give it a 10, I would have liked it to be a bit more sturdy here. They sort of bend in slightly, not very much at all. It really wouldn't damage it at all. And maybe, I don't know, really, a bit more paint along the trigger, I suppose. And there's a slight scratch up around about here, but the scratch really doesn't matter at all. Gives it a nice old style look. So that's the Kral Devil. Keep on watching my future videos for shots of this rifle. The accuracy, which is, I know, is good because I've already done 3 or 4 shots with it. And well, all I've got to say is there's only one thing you've got to do now, and that's go out and buy one if you're interested in air rifling. It's a great first time gun. I'm going to be honest, this is my second air rifle, but I wanted to get another one because obviously it gives you the choice of what gun, and also this gun is obviously brand new, it's powerful, it's strong, and I just thought it would be good. So, thank you for watching my video. Rate, comment and subscribe. Thank you.